Hey team, it's Daniel here again with Brazos Valley Boars and Varmits. So want to start off by just referencing the last video that I made, which was how we finish off hogs. This is obviously going to be part 2 now. And first off, I want to say thank you to so many people that actually left comments, and so many of them were really helpful and insightful. And honestly, y'all called me out on 2 things, and I am thankful that you did, because I'm just a regular guy just like so many of y'all. And so 2 of the things that y'all called me on, one of them was that in the video the pig was squealing quite a bit. And is that really what I was trying to do on here? Obviously not. Usually whenever it is that I do try to actually knife a pig, I try to go in the throat, get them in the spinal cord, and then just slice it all out. That's what I try to do. Obviously, with that video, it didn't happen that way, and that's just sometimes how it goes. I knew sometime back that I wanted to make a video about this, and so whenever we were out there that night and we had those hogs that went down in that situation, I knew that this was going to be a great opportunity to actually get some footage of it, and so that's why I went on ahead and actually videoed it. We're usually not that gruesome minded. We're not the type of people that are trying to recreate Mortal Kombat fatalities from that video game and just making blood go everywhere and being so gruesome and gory. That's not what we're after. But obviously for me to make the video, I needed to show that. And so that night, yep, it didn't go as well as I planned, but I think it's actually a good thing because it got us talking about this. So in response to that, what a lot of people have said is, well, why don't you actually take a pistol and shoot the animal? Well, that would make perfect sense, right? So take a pistol and just walk up to the animal and shoot it. And that comes in where y'all called me on my second point. And so that would be where I mentioned that I didn't want like a rock flying back and hurting somebody. Really, the idea behind that was that the very first time that I ever was put in this situation, I mean, this deer was just right next to me, and this big long 30-06 not being suppressed, really loud, and I just didn't feel that comfortable shooting it that close, laying down right in front of me. And because there's so many different things that could happen. One, it's right here, it's gonna blow my eardrums out. That's not gonna be fun. It's what if something were to pop up like a rock. So y'all called me on that one. I'm thankful for that. But really there was more to it than just that drive-by excuse that I made. And so thank you for that. But let's talk about that pistol, right? So let's say that you were to take a pistol out there with you. Okay, that's a great option. Just walk up to the animal, coup de grace, shoot it in the head, and it's done and over with, right? I got a lot of issues with that. Not so much in the method, but in just the tactic of actually carrying a pistol out there with you. First off, you gotta then bolt on a holster onto your side, and you gotta carry that thing around with you all the time. Now, obviously, if you're mobile, if you're, shooting from a vehicle, you can have all that stuff on you, but then you've got to bring all that stuff with you, and you have to transition from rifle to pistol and then back. And then, well, what if you're out there and you're trying to finish him off with a pistol, and now you see an animal over there that this pig got up and ran, so you're going to get it with the rifle. You got to transition again. I just don't like having to deal with that much stuff. If I am going to shoot it again, I've got a rifle in my hands, and I'm just going to shoot it right there. Another thing is, you go out there with this pistol, and I've been around this before. I've watched this. If you watch my very first video, please don't go back and watch it. It was horrible. It was way too long. Just is bad. But in it, I talk about how this guy pulled out his 1911 and shot a pig just like we're talking about right there. Well, guess what wasn't on his pistol? Was a silencer. Now, I've got one for that, but again, I'm having to carry more stuff, and I don't have a holster that can take the silencer on the firearm. I know those are available. I know they are made, but that's not what I have. This is more stuff I gotta buy, and then you're gonna have to carry more ammo, right? And this stuff is heavy. So it's just, and if you're going in a backpack, if you're mobile, if you're walking around from one spot to the next, that's just so much more weight that you're gonna have to carry. Again, if you're hunting from a vehicle, man, that is a good option for a lot of people. And if that's how you do it, man, I like it. It's good. With the cans, why do I have this big, long, heavy thing attached to my rifle? So I don't hurt my own ears, right? That's why I've got it on there. So if you're gonna do this, use a silencer. It's just a good, helpful idea. Why are you going to be hearing safe with one, but not with the other? If I'm gonna walk up to it and shoot it again, I'm gonna use the same rifle that I've been using the entire night. Well guys, all that being said, I still like my knife option. I know that a lot of y'all weren't trying to say don't stop using it. In fact, a lot of y'all people did say that this is how y'all do it as well. And so it's still a good option for a lot of y'all. You do like the option of taking a pistol with you, and that's a great option as well. I highly encourage that you do whatever is going to be the safest for you, because if you end up having a problem one way or the other with whatever option you chose, I definitely need to reconsider that. So far, I haven't had a problem with this. I haven't been gouged by a pig. No tusks have gotten me yet. But hey guys, however it is that y'all do it, y'all just be awesome, be safe. But one last tip, if you are going to walk up to it and knife it, don't do that to a skunk. We killed a skunk the other night when you shoot them. I've yet to have one not actually spray. But guys, thank you so much for your comments. Thank you for being a part of this journey. I really do appreciate it. And y'all keep being awesome. Bye.